Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. It is me, Harley. As you can see, I am bald. We're going to be doing a video today accompanied by Lo-Fi Girl. So hopefully you guys can hear that. Yeah, we'll put it like that. Hopefully that's loud enough for y'all. Okay, so we're going to get right into it. So today we're going to be learning Python, just right off the rip. Learning some Python. We're going to learn what Python is, and we're going to read through the documentation from the official Python website. And to do that, you can just go to Google, type Python, and right here, welcome to Python. And then you can see this beginner's guide, right? You can go through it right here. So Python for beginners. Well, actually, hold on. I'll show y'all something else. So the Python tutorial is where we went to first. So come here and go to Python tutorial, and then in here I believe it kind of goes through that. But so in the Python for beginners, it says, welcome. Are you completely new to programming? If not, then we presume you will be looking for information about why and how to get started with Python. Fortunately, an experienced programmer in any programming language, whatever it may be, can pick up Python very quickly. It's also easy for beginners to use and learn. Okay, hopefully I didn't turn too much because I have to move it a little bit closer. Let's see. Is that better? That might be better. Okay, so let's zoom in. Oh, that was way too much. What did I do? Okay, so it's very easy for beginners to learn. So let's jump in. So installing, right? What happens for jumping in? So non-Python, Python for non-programmers. Okay, so this is if you never programmed before. I have some experience in programming, not a whole lot, but hopefully that's not too loud. We'll turn it down just a little bit more. Probably right there. I do have some experience programming. Y'all may have seen the ones that are have been following me for a while on here. If y'all wind up seeing this video and y'all came from watching the Odin project, the series that I failed to continue, but I was learning programming. But I was learning JavaScript. I was learning some HTML, CSS. You know, I'm just kind of messing around. I know I'm getting off topic, but that's kind of what I've been doing. So I kind of got some experience with some programming, and y'all can see by this I kind of went through some of it already on learning some Python. But we're gonna go through it together, you and I, and we're gonna learn. So why not start with the documentation? You kind of learn what Python is and how we can use it and how to program. I think this will be pretty cool. So yeah, let's continue reading. So for the let me close out one of those. And I was checking out Code Academy, but I want to start off with this and kind of get everyone else that views this in the mindset to learn Python. So again, appreciate everyone for tuning in. Let's go ahead and continue. I'll try to keep these brief. I won't go as long as 20 minutes, but these will be lectures of just reading material and going over how to accomplish whatever we learn from each section we go through. So yeah, Python for beginners. So we already went through that. This is if you're very new. And if you're very new, let's go ahead and jump in, right? So if you've never programmed before, the tutorials on this page are recommended for you. They don't assume that you have previous experience. If you have programming experience, also check out the Beginner's Guide Programmers page. So books. Each of these books can be purchased online, but is also available as free textual website or video content. Automate the boring stuff with Python. Practical programming for total beginners. So written for office workers, students, administrators, anyone who uses a computer, and how to learn code small practical programs to automate tasks on their computers. So this would be pretty cool. So they got some interesting books. How to Think Like a Computer Scientist. It's a classic open source book by Alec Downey, with contributions from Jeffrey Elkner and Chris Myers. It is updated to the Python 3 by Peter Wentworth. So if we can go, yeah, so let's go check out the website, right? Automate the boring stuff with Python. Free to read. Introduction. Automate the boring stuff with Python, 2nd edition. Rights reserved. About the author. About the tech reviewer. Whom is this book for? Okay, let's go through this. Software is at the core of so many of the tools we use today. Nearly everyone uses social networks to communicate. Many people have internet-connected computers in their phones, and most office jobs involve interacting with a computer to get work done. As a result, the demand for people who can code has skyrocketed. Countless books, interactive web tutorials, and developer boot camps promise to turn ambitious beginners into software engineers with 6-figure salaries. This book is not for those people. It is for everyone else. On its own, this book won't turn you into a professional software developer any more than a few guitar lessons will turn you into a rock star. But if you're an office worker, administrator, academic, or anyone else who uses a computer for work or fun, you will learn the basics of programming so that you can automate simple tasks such as these: moving and renaming thousands of files and sorting them into folders, filling out online forms, no typing required, downloading files or copying text from a website whenever it updates, having your computer text you custom notifications, updating or formatting Excel spreadsheets, checking your email, and sending the pre-written responses. Okay, yeah, so some useful tech life skills that you would probably need. So this seems this is really cool. It's a whole book. So this was intro, right? Chapter 1, Python Basics. So it has all of this. So Python programming language has a wide range of syntactical construction standard library functions. Syntactical constructions, standard library functions, and interactive development environment features. Fortunately, you can ignore most of that. You just need to learn enough to write some handy little programs. So here, enter 2 plus 2 in the prompt to have Python do some simple math. The Moo window should now look like this. So this is the Moo editor they'll have you use if you want to do that. This is just some material you can go through. So let's go back. So that's cool. If for those of you that are new to programming, I would recommend bookmarking this, and I'll bookmark it. Learning. I already have a folder called Learning Python. Definitely make folders and go through them, check them out, remember them. Put a sticky note on your monitor or somewhere, and tell yourself, hey, I gotta go look at that later on. These are some important bookmarks. Okay, so installing. So installing Python is generally easy, and nowadays many Linux and Unix distribution includes a recent Python. Even some Windows computers, notably those from HP, now come with Python already installed. If you do need to install Python and aren't confident about the task, you can find a few notes on the Beginner's Guide download wiki page. Okay, so to download Python, you'll just go. We'll just click the main page, right? Download. Boom, right here. You'll come here, and it's at the very bottom, and I can zoom out to what you'll kind of see. But it'll be at the bottom, and you'll see Windows Installer 64-bit. And you'll see recommended under the description column. So yes, download that one. When you click it, right? So I already have it installed. So we'll go here into downloads, and Python's right there. So once you have it downloaded, double click it. Ensure it's currently installed correctly, right? But you'll do a fresh install. So I'm just gonna do that. But you'll go through it, and it'll tell you if you want to install. Just click yes, yes, yes. Oh, you know what? Actually, I should show you that, right? It's really not that hard, but it's just like installing anything else. So we'll check out the beginner. So download Python. Oh, well, yeah. I mean, here. Oh, okay, so you can get a specific version. So this is the recent one. So Windows, and you can do this here, latest release. But yeah, it's not that difficult. I'm sure most of you can get that. But yeah, let's move on. So we got that, and then so learning. So before getting started, you may want to find out which IDEs and text editors are tailored to make Python editing easy. Browse the list of introductory books or look at code examples that you might find helpful. There's a list of tutorials suitable for experienced programmers on the Beginner's Guide tutorials. There's also a list of resources in other languages. So the online documentation is the first port called the definition. And Python package index. So we went through that. So Python is an easy to learn, powerful programming language. So once you get installed, basically you can just install Python. I know I'm going all over the place. Install Python and then you'll look up PyCharm. That's the IDE I chose. Pretty cool. So what you do, download PyCharm after you look up PyCharm and get the community one because it's free. There's no payment required, so definitely get this one. Click download, it'll download it, and then once it's in your download folder, I'll double click it and install. A good video I recommend, actually, you know what, see what I've been learning from is this other crash course, but I'm just kind of showing you guys the ropes for those of you that don't see that right off the bat, you know, or those that want to tune in to see what's going on in my life recently. But yeah, so we went through that, and then some of the first things you'll be doing with Python, and let's change let's change that bigger, right, so you guys can see. So let's print something. So let's do our first program. Hello world, and run it. Boom. Hello world already printed, and that's your first Python program. Excuse me, I'm just kind of showing you the basic stuff, but don't worry, I'm scrapping this video. And then you can also do like print one, if I can type, +1, right? And let's run it. 2. So you can do math with it. You can do so let's do hi. My name is Harley. And I'm 20. So let's actually show you. I'm going to show you something. So I'm going to plus. We're going to turn a number into a string. So it's called typecasting. So I'm 27, right? And then plus years old. I know it's like redundant to do that, but it's just there we go. Hi, my name is Harley and I'm 27 years old. If I put a number 27 like this, it's not going to work. It gives me a little error up here, tells me expected type string, got integer instead. So 27 is an integer. So there's different types, right? So you got a string in quotations, integer is a whole number, float is a decimal. Let's just say I'm 27.5, so now that becomes a float. So it says right here, expected type string, got float instead, right? And then there's Boolean, so true right? And it says right here at the bottom, oh, it might be too small for you guys to see, but it says expected type string got bool instead of, yeah, it got bool instead. So what we did is we turn that into a string first, put the 27 in, boom, now it's a string. It's a whole string. And if we do this, oh well, it wouldn't matter. Like, I'd have to put it in a variable first, so we can put age. Age equals 27, and then we can call age, right? And then down here we can also do type age. Oh well, let me do this real quick. Print type age, and we'll see what we got. So it's an integer. So, and then if we put 27.5, right, it'll say float, and then we put true. It's a boolean, and I'm true years old. So yeah, you can do all sorts of stuff with this, you know. It's just cool to learn. I was learning some web development stuff, and kind of what's been going on in my life recently. I'm kind of trying to start my own business thing, and I want to get motivated, and I want to motivate people, and I want to learn stuff. So Python is what I'm learning, and if I can do freelance work doing Python or building websites or any type of freelance work, man, I'm going to be doing it. I got some freelance work going on right now, so life's been pretty good, getting busy, and yeah, but I think that's going to be it. I'm going to see how I can upload this video, because I got to transfer this to my laptop and do some things, and then go from there, because I know this is probably going to be a big file. So anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. Short video. I didn't want to make them too long. It's already been 17 minutes. But yeah, thank you guys. Thank you guys for the ones that stay and tune in. Thank you for my friends and family. I greatly appreciate y'all. God bless everybody. May God keep all of you safe, and let's keep pushing for a better tomorrow. Yeah. So, oh, and another thing, for those of you that tune into this and actually stay for the whole thing, if you wouldn't mind going and following me on Twitter, you can look up Harley Garcia, and the username, the @ should be the Fran Plays, I believe, and should be on my YouTube channel. But if it, I'll go fix it after this. You know, well, before y'all watch this, it should be fixed. But go give me a follow, and let's create a group of people wanting to learn and grow and build and push each other for positivity. I just wanna grow. Let's grow together. We're one, all together. We're all human beings, and there's there's a war on the mind going on, and I believe that we need to be looking out for each other and holding one another accountable and treating each other with respect and love, and growing as much as possible together, because this world is, this is all we have right now. We have to make it correct and right for our future and our children. But yep, we'll talk more about that on the next video. Thank you guys for tuning in. Appreciate y'all. Have a wonderful morning, day, night, and remember, we are one.